Senator Bryant, for what purpose of your eyes?
To speak on the bill, Mr.
Senator
President.
Bryant, you have the floor.
I have a concern, I think, about Section 16 of the bill that prohibits, permanently prohibits DHHS from applying for a waiver for the SNAP benefits for childless adults who are looking for work, etc. It is of significant concern to me from my community because we have the highest unemployment in North Carolina. The numbers of childless adults looking for work far exceed the available jobs. Over several sessions here, we have reduced funding for job training and education, and there are not enough job training programs. There are not enough jobs for every one of those people, and not enough job training program slots for every one of those people. So we are basically relegating them, I guess, to steal for food. And I think not allowing the Department of Health and Human Services to exercise their judgment, knowing what's happening on the ground in each of our various communities and the differences we face in terms of economic development is cruel and unusual punishment to people for and creating hunger, which leads to other kind of social and cultural problems. And it's really not the best public policy and surely is cruel-hearted. And so I'm just concerned about that and wanted to at least speak for the people in my region for whom who cannot comply in a humane way with this provision. And so you're relegating us to a certain level of inhumanity in this policy. I'm assuming you have a concern that people somehow would abuse SNAP benefits and just not work because they can eat or whatever this extended time is. And I would recommend to you that if that's your concern, there are surely some ways to limit that, discern their capability or effort to either get the job or get a slot. Those determinations can be made without a wholesale prohibition across the state for DHHS to apply for this waiver. And for that reason, Mr. President, I would like to send forward an amendment.
Clerk will read.
Senator Bryant moves to amend the bill.
Senator Bryant is recognized to explain the amendment.
This amendment would remove that part of the bill. It would be my hope that we could look for a narrower way to accomplish the policy, the appropriate part of the policy goal without a blanket prohibition that will be disproportionately harmful to the citizens of rural communities that we have all fought this session significantly to help. Also, our veterans are also disproportionately in this group of people who are returning from service or getting out of service and looking for work and in their home communities where these jobs are not there. So I would request your support for this amendment and to look for some narrower ways to accomplish the policy goal that would be legitimate here. Appreciate your support. Thank you.
Do we have any discussion or debate on the amendment? Senator Sanderson, for purpose of your eyes.
Mr. President, speak to the amendment.
Senator Sanderson, you have the floor.
Mr. President, I appreciate Senator Bryant trying to look out for her rural counties in North Carolina. I also represent a couple of rural counties in North Carolina. And I think that everybody in this chamber would agree that one of the best things that we can do for anyone who has found themselves caught up in whether it's the SNAP program or unemployment or any other of the programs that we offer to people who are in emergency situations, one of the best things that we can do them is to help them find a job. And I think that we will be amazed that when this goes into effect, and this is, I don't know the exact number of people that this can ultimately affect, but I think that you're going to see a lot of them either go and get that 20-hour-a-week job, or they're going to enroll in some kind of higher education to improve their job skills, and that's exactly what we're trying to get at here.